Where the hell are Therions in Master Duel? That's a question I can't answer, but I can't answer what they do and how they function for all you guys who don't know what they do. To explain why they're good, we're gonna have to explain Therions King Regulus, their best card, as denoted by the king in his name. Therions King Regulus is a machine monster with a pretty decent attack stat, and basically what it can do is it can summon itself from the hand by targeting a monster of its typing, which would be machine, or another Therions in the graveyard, summoning itself and then attaching that targeted card in the graveyard to it. And then it can use that card that it equipped to then act as cost for an Omni Negate. That's it. So automatically you can put this in a lot of machine decks. You just need to draw it or use something like this Coliseum to search it. If you want to know how to use it in plants, let me show you how that works right now. I'm going to go over a 1-card combo that gets you a pretty average Sanavalon end board with an Omni Negate instead of a Tribute, which would be via the Rika line. First of all, I'm not going to go over how this combo works. It's just basically linking away, getting some really stupid effects that I can't believe aren't once per turn, and so we're going to do this, and then we're going to make in Aromatherapy Jasmine. Aromatherapy Jasmine is going to tribute our card in order to summon Mardell, Generator, High Dyer. Then after that, Mardell is going to go ahead and use its effect to search for a Laurel. Laurel's going to use its effect because we have higher life points to summon itself. And after that, link those guys off for another Aromatherapy Jasmine. Effect of Laurel, give us life points, and this is where it's important. We're going to use the effect of our Jasmines in order to conduct 2 searches. Why is that not a once per turn? I know, plants are bad, that's why. But anyways, we're going to do that, and we're going to add Therions King or Queen Borea and a Rika Queen. Now, we're going to have to go over Borea first of all to explain why that's even a good card in the first place. Basically, it's got the same extension effect, and it can also send a card you control, whatever, like King Regulus, to then search for a spell trap in the archetype, which can then search for the Regulus. So we're going to see that going on very soon. We're going to continue on with our plays though. We're going to use the Lily Borea in order to target that Sunseed Genius Loci, attach it, and then after that, we're going to send that off to search for Disc Coliseum. Again, I mentioned this, then activate Disc Coliseum. We're going to add the Regulus, and then we're going to do our normal plan shenanigans until we have the Lily Borea in the graveyard. We make our end board, and then we can finally slap on the King Regulus and just end our day. So again, we're going to proceed doing some melee shenanigans. I'm just going to let this play. It's a bit lengthy. Sun Avalons aren't that good, obviously. Do some climbing shenanigans. This is off 1 card, by the way. We're going to make the Dry Tentre, however the hell you pronounce that, make Benga. And then after that, King Regulus, summon that, set Bloom, and yeah. That's it. Theoretically, you could splash in Therions into any deck as long as you run the Therions that matches the typings, like a Worm Therion if that exists, in Sword Soul, as well as Disc Coliseum and your Regulus, although it would be much better to use this in machines because Regulus has multiple purposes and is not dead on draw, meanwhile it is pretty dead on draw for a lot of other decks or as at least a soft Garnet. Anyways, we're talking about plants, right? Of course, with the Adventure Negate, with Griffin, with the Therions King Regulus, they become a lot more powerful, but the truth stands, they're kind of bad. And guess who else said they're bad? Farfa. He made a video really recently talking about whether we should increase the extra deck size or not, and hey, I happen to make a discussion on that. If you go click that, it's going to be on the screen right now. It's not making a stance, but rather just putting out some more points for discussion, and hey, I think it's really cool, and yeah, go ahead and click that, and maybe click on my video about 3 pen scales, because that's really funny. Okay, bye.